I'm making a shrimp saganaki. It's one of my favorite mezze dishes, and I never met anyone who doesn't like it. Greeks, when they cook shrimp, they often cook it with the shell on because it's a little bit more flavorful that way, but it is a little bit more difficult to eat. So I'm always in the habit of cleaning the shrimp. I do leave the heads and tails on because I think it looks really pretty that way. I'm gonna marinate the shrimp a little bit in just a touch of ouzo and some lemon juice. I just wanna zest my lemon. I'm gonna put a little bit of lemon juice over my shrimp. Lemon juice and ouzo go really well together. The lemon is really acidic and the ouzo is sweet, even though it's really strong and it has that great anise flavor. The shrimp is just gonna sit for a few minutes while I start my sauce. I'm cooking this dish in the pan that gives it its name. It's called shrimp saganaki. And this is a saganaki pan. It's a very simple frying pan with two handles. Pouring my olive oil in here. So I just want to saute my onion and green pepper here, and I use a sweet, long green pepper, kind of like an Anaheim. And I am going to add something a little spicy, which is just a dried chili pepper. I'm going to keep it whole. I don't want to make it so hot that you can't eat it. A little bit of salt. That will help draw out the moisture and cook them a little faster. Half my garlic. And I just want to cook this down until the water in the tomatoes cooks off. That's going to take a few minutes. Add a little bit of olive oil. And I want to sear the shrimp. I can really smell that anise from the ouzo in here. I am going to add a little garlic to my shrimp. And I'm going to add my marinade. You want to do this a little carefully because the alcohol might ignite. A little bit of salt. My sauce is just about where I want it, so I'm going to add my shrimp to it. We want all the flavor of these juices in the pan. This looks really pretty. Just a little bit of black pepper. I am going to add my dried Greek oregano. This whole thing takes about 7 or 8 minutes to cook from start to finish, not including the time that the sauce takes to cook down a little bit. Turn off my flame. I'm gonna add my feta so that it just starts to melt as the dish is served. And the last bit of color and flavor that goes into this dish is just some chopped parsley. I can't wait to taste this. I want to get a little bit of that sauce on the same forkful as the shrimp. I love the fact that the onions still have a little crunch to them, so do the peppers. And the shrimp is perfectly cooked, and the feta cheese binds this tomato sauce so that it's really creamy. This is a great dish.